After carrying the Leatherman PST and the Buck 110 exclusively and only for 1 month, what were my final thoughts? Greetings and welcome back to the channel, and welcome if it's your first time here. If it is your first time here, I do many different types of videos on this channel, so fair warning.
How dare you!
So about a month ago, I think it was November the 10th, I said I'm going to carry the Leatherman PST and the Buck 110 exclusively for 30 days. Can I survive? Well, this video is going to definitely trigger some people, and may as well start off by saying, yes, I survived quite well indeed. I carried the PST in its original pouch from back in the day. The one observation that I noticed was it was always getting bunged up. It would sometimes get caught and stuck in this location. For whatever reason, while making this video, it seems to be going in all the way. Oh, there it is. Oh, maybe that's not it. Maybe I was putting it in this way. I'm trying to find there it is right there. So I'm pushing, and that was the only thing I couldn't figure out why it was doing that. And it's because of these rivets that are going through the leather. It was a little bit annoying, but once I figured it out like that, it was fine. And the pouch, I really like. This whole thing is a very small form factor. I'll come up to that in a second. And of course, I carried the well-loved, well-known, the legend Buck 110. This is my modified version. I carried this one right side by side with the PST on my right side. This is my modified pouch. And what I did was I just kind of kept them like this on the right side. The only problem was, because this isn't modified, it sits a little bit higher, and I'm a little bit weird that way. I kind of like things to look like this, but it actually looked more like that. So if you're OCD like me, that would bother you. But that's really the only issue that I had. This is all you need, in theory, right? In theory. And why I've got a couple of other things here is, well, okay, so one option is, if you're gonna go this route, is maybe something a little bit lighter. This is a Rat number 2. I think it's D2. Rat 2 and D2. Very light, small form factors. This might be a better option, but I wanted to do the old school thing for a full month. And yeah, it was just fine. This performs extremely well. Everybody knows the Buck 110. So here's a couple of little comparisons. The PST, this is a pouch that I made for my Leatherman Wave. You can see that the footprint is a little bit smaller. Again, I made a little bit of a modification here so that it sits flush to the top of the belt. I've got the Surge sitting here just to give you a size comparison of what's going on here. And well, I can't really do a weight comparison, but now I'm currently carrying the Surge in the Benchmade Adamas pouch, which is a perfect fit. So what did I actually use the PST for? Not a word of a lie, I used the pliers almost daily. At the time when I was taking this out, November the 10th to December the 10th, it was prime hunting season. So I carried this on my belt, and what I ended up using it for was just pulling cords. Some of the cords on backpacks, they're really tough. And when your fingers get cold, the pliers come in really handy for gripping things. And that's basically what I used it for, is just gripping things. I might have cut something with wire, I can't remember now, but primarily was just pinching and pulling. That was the primary reason. And this thing is feather light. Using the tools on the inside, I didn't really use anything to think of that, nothing's coming to mind during that time. So it was primarily the pliers. And the Buck 110, I was using it mostly in the kitchen, carving up apples and vegetables and meat. And that's pretty much it. I didn't get a chance to process an animal because I was unsuccessful.
Where's the cutaway?
But this is the one that I heavily modified. I put a little half stop on it. I gave it a sharpening choil, a little bit of a sharpening choil there. Did some file work, took off the original diamond wood, I think it was, and put on these maple, and just kind of made it my own. Quite like it. Did I do the centering on this one too? I think I did as well. A lot of videos on this knife on this channel. So can you do it? Yes, absolutely. Do you need any more Probably not. I know I don't, but we do, right? Because we are into this hobby. We collect. We've got a few and here and there. So, but at the end of the day, you could get away no problem with the PST. No problem. I can carry the Surge without anything else all day long and not have a problem. I really like the scissors. I use the scissors quite a bit. So there you go. Did I survive? Yes. Do we need things like this and this? Perhaps. That's subjective. Great tool. Primary use is the pliers. And I would say that for most of all the multi-tools that I own. However, there are some exceptions like the Wave. I guess I should bring it out as well, right? The only thing that I don't like about the Wave is the scissors. The fact that I can pull these scissors out right away is a bonus. I like that. The only thing that I like about this is that you've got the file and you've got the saw, whereas this one here, unless you tuck away one of those instruments in a special compartment, but they're both awesome. Like them both, very smooth. These ones I've smoothed out to absolute smoothness. Whatever. Can you survive 1 month with the PST and the Buck 110? And the answer is absolutely. Hope you found something worthwhile in this video. Whatever.
How dare you!